Stars versus Team Inferno. Get ready. Play!
My name is Never Chris, and this is my review for Kidz Sports Ice Hockey for the Nintendo Wii. While it is certainly impressive how much traditional sports games have evolved over the years, with team management options expanding and even the ability to price hot dogs, sometimes just the allure of getting back to basics and having fun can sound very appealing. While this game was developed by the wretched Data Design Interactive, a company that carries one of the worst reputations among console developers today, I still had some hope. My greatest hope was that this game could at least compare to some of the older and more simpler hockey games such as NHL 94, ESPN National Hockey Night, Blades of Steel, and Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey, which were still all fun games. This is, after all, the first Nintendo Wii hockey game to be released on the system, and with Electronic Arts and 2K Sports ignoring the system, this is all we have. Kidz Sports Ice Hockey really is a simple game. You have only a handful of teams to choose from, which all control identically: an exhibition mode, an elimination mode, and a tournament mode where you must defeat each team all right in a row. There are also 3 barely functional mini-games which are completely worthless and not fun at all. Fair enough, this is a budget game after all, and if the hockey is still good, then there should be no problem. The controls are well thought out, using the analog stick on the nunchuck to move around, flipping the nunchuck to the side to pass, and swinging the Wiimote in one of 2 different styles to make 2 different types of shots. Stealing is done by swinging both the nunchuck and Wiimote together, and your special moves can be done mostly by holding the B button once the special meter is built up, and then using one of your regular moves. Rather simple, but clever nonetheless. The problem is that this game has absolutely no finesse at all. All shots are clunky and made in the exact same way. If you think you're going to be able to swing around the net to pull off some tricky shot, you must be dreaming. You can't even control the power of your slap shot by any means. When it's time to shoot, you simply shake your Wiimote and merely hope for the best. The power shots absolutely break this game. Hang back and pass the puck amongst your teammates and wait for the special meter to build up. Then, all it takes is a simple shot and you surely have a goal. These shots cannot be blocked. Any player and the goalie in the way will be knocked to their feet as the puck reaches its inevitable destination. This aspect is just extremely lame and heavily degrades the game. Kidz Sports Ice Hockey does not have any checking, pushing, or anything cool of that sort. There's nothing here that really sets this experience apart and makes it any sort of fun. As with all data design games, ice hockey isn't particularly well coded either. Oftentimes in a match, the opposing team would just stop moving. I could skate anywhere and the AI characters would be completely frozen in place, just screaming how cheap this game is. While I was impressed to find at least a 2-player mode, with how bad and disappointing everything else was turning out to be, you can only play head-to-head. No co-op mode to be found at all. This makes absolutely no sense at all, and we've been past this oversight in hockey video games for over a decade now. Subsequently, getting the whole crew together to play a 4-player game is impossible, and don't even think about getting a nice 8 to 10 player game going with everyone controlling a character. Being what's turned out to be purely a children's game, you'd think they'd at least let you play with 4 people. On a certain level, ice hockey does work. The controls all function properly, and there is no single game-breaking feature that would destroy a 5-year-old's enjoyment with this title, provided that he didn't realize that other hockey games out there allowed you to have co-op or more than just 2 players. Anyone else? Stay far away. Don't fall into the trap of purchasing this title for lack of another hockey game to choose from, as it's not made very well and it is very limiting. While this is probably one of Data Design Interactive's best titles so far, that isn't saying much at all. I give this game a 2 out of 10.